Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Today in History for the 1st of June. Let's get started. Marilyn Monroe's birthday today. If she was still alive, I don't know how old she would be. Google that up, guys. But yeah, she would have been a year older today. Brigham Young was born in 1801, died in 1877 rather. He was the one who was one of the leaders of the Latter-day Saints who founded, I know it's Utah, but there's a longer name, a more precise name, for lack of a better term. I'm not going to read it up. I'm going to rely on my memory. Utah. What's the name of the city? I guess you guys are just screaming out the name now. I guess Utah is a state. Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Right, I won't waste your time, guys. Let me Google it up. So Morgan Freeman as well. It's his birthday today. Heidi Klum, Alanis Morissette, Tom Holland. Right. Brigham Young, Salt Lake City. That's the one. Salt Lake City. So he founded Salt Lake City and was president of the Latter-day Saints Church. How come he married so many wives? I don't know whether that's a belief that the Latter-day Saints have. Let's see. Okay, so he weds his first wife, Miriam Angeline Works, she was 18. That happened on the 8th of October, 1824. And then in 1934, 10 years later, the 31st of March, he weds herbalist Marianne Angel. She was 27 at the time, so 10 years later she was 27, so she would have been 17 when he married his first wife. Marries another, his 27th, it says 27th and final wife here, in 1868 on the 6th of April. But then again it carries on by saying, the site is called On This Day, 8th of December 1872, religious leader Brigham Young, 71, his age, weds his 55th wife, Hannah Tatfield. So the site says 27th and final wife on the 6th of April, and then how many years later? 4 years later, he marries his 55th wife. I don't get that. Anyway, go figure, guys. I don't understand. One woman is more than enough for me, personally. I don't know how anyone could be more than one, honestly. I don't know. On this day, 1st of June, try and keep this under 5 minutes. What else happened today? Famous divorces. Robin Givens and Mike Tyson granted final divorce in New Jersey. That happened in 1989. Guys, architects, one of my favorite architects of all time, Frank Lloyd Wright. He's up there with Zaha Hadid. These are two of my favorite architects. I did want to study architecture actually at one point, I think at the age of 10, but that didn't happen. That's a story for another day. So 1889, Frank Lloyd Wright, 21, weds socialite Catherine Tobin. Irish playwright George Bernard Shaw marries Charlotte Frances Payne Townshend, 41, in Covent Garden. That's interesting. I'll go back to George Bernard Shaw in a few seconds. 1925, businessman Howard Hughes marries first wife Ella Rice. Howard Hughes, I think was he the Aviator guy? Howard Hughes. We're all learning here, guys. Let's see. Was a business magnate, inventor, record-setting pilot. Yeah, so he was the guy from the Aviator, the movie Aviator. If you haven't seen it, I'm assuming so. I don't want to jump ahead of myself, but yeah, I think it's Aviator. Film director, philanthropist, known during his lifetime as one of the most financially successful individuals in the world. Guys, go find out more about Howard Hughes. Fascinating movie, The Aviator. I'm just going to see if there's anything on the first page of Google that references the movie, which I'm 99.9% sure. Can't remember who was the person who played him. I can see his face. I can't remember his name now. Right, you know what? Just type The Aviator. Sorry guys, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I think it's important. The Aviator. I never really know where these things would lead me to, which I think makes it more interesting. Let's see. Okay, directed by Martin Scorsese. Okay, Martin Scorsese, and written by John Logan, Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah, so he starred as the Aviator. As Howard Hughes. That's one movie I think I need to see again. What stood out to me in the movie The Aviator was the passion which Howard Hughes had, the passion of flying, and it resonated with me because not necessarily because of the fact that it had to do with flying. I enjoy flying. Actually, being a pilot was one of the other professions that I wanted to go into. So it was either pilot, architect, or lawyer. I think about the age of 10, I wanted to do all three. But anyway, so passion is important, in anything that we want to do in life. Passion is very, very important, and it can take you places, Okay, June 1st, let's see. Famous weddings, famous divorces. Adolf Eichmann was also born. He died. I did mention him in my previous video, funnily, and I did mention her name, Marilyn Monroe as well. Interestingly, Helen Keller. There was something about Helen Keller. I'm going to Google her up as well, because she is quite an interesting person in history. First deaf blind person to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree. She was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama. She died on the 1st of June. So she wasn't born on the 1st of June. I don't know if that's what I said in the video. Alright guys, so see if I can find anything more recent. We'll end on that note. James Buchanan. The name rings a bell. US President, 15th US President. He died on this day in 1868, age 77. Cause of death, respiratory failure. Was succeeded by Abraham Lincoln, preceded by Franklin Pierce. Okay guys, I shall end today in history on this note. Rather guys, whatever you want to do with passion. I've decided to do this series now after years and years of wondering, what do I do? It's like over the last few weeks I've decided to get on YouTube and start something on a regular basis, and I thought, this is something that I'm interested in, history, and this theme forces me to put out content every day. Today in history, I find it fascinating, and I'm sure that there are people out there who would resonate with me as well. There are people like you out there, so you go out and do what you're passionate about, and you would naturally draw like-minded people to you. Okay, guys, take care. It's over 10 minutes now. I was meant to keep this under 5 minutes, but we've had a 10-minute video. All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. Bye bye.